welcome back to CEOGBU. I'm Laura Belmain. Okay, let's get into the good. I guess so. This update is going to be strange. There's a lot of good that's also making me nervous, and it's not nervous in a good way. It's just in my head. I'm going to explain a little bit. So, the good. The team are doing so well without me. You know, we've got different areas. Each has a leader. Each has process and OKRs, and they're hitting those, and they're prioritizing, and they're doing all of this amazing stuff. I'm so proud of them. They're doing incredibly well. It's been a busy week for the socials. Oh my goodness, I've recorded more podcasts than I can count now. And not just my own podcast, but other people's. That's been quite good. And we're really starting to see the social media stuff pay off. I don't feel particularly comfortable with social media or putting myself forward. It's not really my jam. But it's a necessary evil to do what we do. So it's going well, and we've got a full list of conferences for the year now. So we're going to be going to San Francisco, Atlanta, Georgia for Render. We've got St. Louis for Strange Loop Americans. Is it St. Louis or St. Louis? I don't know. And rounding it out with QCon in San Francisco in October. And then at the end of the year, maybe not, South by Southwest in Sydney if we're lucky. And it's really unusual for me to have all my travel planned this far out. I don't know. I have feelings about this. I don't know how I feel at all. Okay, so that's the good. Let's move on to the bad. Had a bit of health stuff lately. Been changing some medication. That's been kind of hard. It's sucking my energy. But that's passing. That's good. What else is bad? Oh, the world is bad. My goodness. You know what? I'm really starting to believe that most of the people who put themselves in positions of power are not the people you want to lead anything. It's a bit of a strange place to be in the world, between politics and the environment and the weather. And so, hey ho, but can't control that. So, I'm going to focus on things I can control. I'm still feeling a little bit disconnected from the business at times. And that's because it's, when you're a tiny company, there's only like 4 of you, it's really easy to see everything. And now I can't see everything at all. And so knowing when to ask for information and knowing what information to ask for is really hard. Knowing when to coach and to lead and when to step back and let people take it. I'm still figuring that out. I think that's the hardest thing for me right now is I'm pushing into the strategic stuff that's, experiments that we're doing for 6 months to a year's time, but knowing when to support the team on the immediate operational stuff. And there's a lot of good communication going on with my COO, Erica, and my CTO, Jiga, and that's great, but it still makes me feel quite uncomfortable. I kind of feel lazy sometimes. Is that wrong? Like, I sit down and I kind of, because they're not my jobs anymore, my list is small and very, very focused. I'm so used to doing everything and being so busy. I feel like that lazy person who is kind of just laying on the couch eating chocolate and not doing their job. I think maybe that's a me problem, not a them problem. The ugly. Ugly. I think for me, the hardest part of leading is knowing when to give feedback and how to do that and how to encourage people to fail a little and to learn from it. And I think it's not always easy in a small team, especially when people are less experienced than others, to know when they can safely just say, hey, I have autonomy, I have agency, I have accountability, I can make this decision. I want to empower them to feel like that. But sometimes they're still going to defer back to me. And so, trying to figure out how you get people to that stage is hard. The other side is I'm going to say it, ChatGPT. My goodness. I've been having a little bit of an existential crisis. I think many people are. Not because the robots are coming for our jobs. We've known that for a while. But just trying to figure out how to make your contributions to the world unique, and how to understand when to use these tools to speed things up and make things more efficient, and when actually they are just creating so much noise that it's hard to find the signal. I'm seeing dozens and dozens and dozens of marketing posts and social things and things created in ChatGPT, and that's amazing. Like, kudos, GPT-4 people. It's awesome. But at the same time, there's a lot of noise, and there was already a lot of noise. And so I'm kind of looking forward to trying to really focus through that and just find the bits that are really relevant to us and how we can use this without being overwhelmed by it and how I can support my team in doing that safely because there's a lot to decide. So yeah, I think that's probably it for this week. I now have a calendar appointment for this. We're going to try and do it on Thursday afternoon. So here we are on Thursday, the 30th of March, and I will hopefully see you next week. And with more of the good, the bad, and the ugly. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Apparently, it's a thing I'm supposed to ask you to do. But if not, just check back later. I'll probably be there.